KSK book review. Barack Obama, The Audacity of Hope. Oh man, this was an excellent book. Came out a few years, of course, ago. Everybody know. This book I think is kind of good now, especially with his new book that just came out, Promised Land. I think people should get this book first. Read it if you haven't already read it, and then get Promised Land. And the reason that I say that is because this book actually is Promised Land is actually a continuation of this book. Of course, I read this one years ago with most people. Nothing really new to say. Anything that's, you know, all about this book, but or most people would know. And basically what it covers, the main points in it that it covers is Barack growing up, relationship with mom, who they are, grandparents, who they are, his schooling, you know, Harvard, traveling to Hawaii, father, information from Kenya. He actually covered a little bit more about his father in the other book. He got the, you know, Dreams of My Father. I think that's the title. And the other book, yeah. Then also in this book, he goes over. I thought it was nice the part when he was going over when he was first starting out as a in college, and then going and being a lawyer, meeting Michelle, the stuff they went through, and him traveling the country, and then him having to you know, the book that they wanted him to write when he became senator, and also when he was trying to become, you know, a senator, and the grassroots work and all of that, and him all the trials and the stuff that he learned while he was doing it, how, you know, he didn't want to really make phone calls and stuff like that. It just like a lot of little details about Barack that was good. It made him seem human. This book did, which was good. You'd be like, okay, this is actually a human being, especially at that time. You know, it was like he was looked at like, you know, something other than human. You know, how articulate he is, how sharp he is, you know, handsome, and, you know, perfect family, the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? However, you know, the whole bit, it was like, oh man, smart, you know. So, you know, this book made him human, and I thought that was good. And his and how what he was going through in Chicago, the different trials and error with the becoming a senator, and how he had to fight through it and all that. I thought that was good. And the election process, and how he thought he was going to lose, barely won, and then went from there. And also the at the convention speech that he gave, how that was, you know, how that went, and what he got from that, him meeting George W. Bush when, you know, when he was a senator, and how that went. But anyway, but it was just that it was a book about showing you the human side of Barack. And I think that this is a good book to get even before reading the Promised Land, because that one is more so with him as president. But it kind of go back and forth, but I'll get into that book later. But yeah, but again, I would say read this one first if you can, or you know, get a Promised Land and get this. Some people don't mind reading like that, you know, read that one and then go back and then read this one. But this one will bring you up to a Promised Land, because actually a Promised Land, it's going to be another one coming out after a Promised Land too. So yep. So Barack Obama, Audacity of Hope. Y'all know about this one. Ain't too much I gotta say about it. You know about Barack, you know the whole thing. All right, so KSK book reviews, definitely check it out. All right.